How do there, chums? 'Tis I, Captain of the Steves, and today I'm playing the new expedition, Blighted, and we're entering into the final stage. This is Phase 5, and it's the final phase. So last episode, we ended up doing this thing where you jump through all the galactic dimensions, and it's like, ooh, all that sort of shenanigans. I didn't realise it was part of Phase 5, so I automatically jumped in and popped 2 badges automatically, pretty much. So yeah, this happened at the end of previous episode. If you didn't see previous episode, I put a link in the top right hand corner to the full playlist so you can play catch up. Awesome, there we go. Milestone Intergalactic has been popped. Yeah, heck yes. And brilliant. And I think there was another one as well. I'm sure I got 2 right off the back of each other. Yes, because this is Rendezvous 5. So this is actually the Rendezvous 5 planet as well. So yeah, 2 badges for doing very little in Phase 5. You would have thought Phase 5 would have been harder than Phase 4, but no, not so much. However, there is one tricky badge to be popped inside of this expedition on Phase 5. Yeah, now this one, it's killing pirates. So killing pirates is going to be a little bit tricky. So we've got this one to recruit an agent to your team, or a wingman, which I'll show you how to do. That's really simple, as long as you should have already have your freighter now anyway. So that was part of a previous phase anyhow. So yeah, we've just got to go on board our freighter. So there we go. I just claimed Rendezvous 5. Brilliant. And I can also claim the previous one. I keep hitting the wrong menu for the blinking mission, don't I? There we go. Let's hit up the Intergalactic as well then. Boom. But yes, it's the kill the pirates one that's going to be tricky. Now sometimes on jumps you get pirate interactions with large freighters, which is cool. There's also missions you can get inside of the station or inside of the Nexus to kill pirates. Now the pirates are a lot tougher now, so doing it from the Nexus, that's going to be difficult. I need to upgrade my weaponry inside of my ship, which I have been doing anyway, so my ship's looking quite nice. But yeah, first off, I'm going to fly up on my freighter. I see you aboard my freighter. So here I am aboard my freighter. So we need to run on up to the centre console. Now, it has popped up with a secondary mission here to manage my fleet, so I may as well send out one of my frigates on a mission. Now I've got a combat vessel, so I'm going to choose the combat mission and send it out with a few perks, and hopefully it's going to come back unscathed and undamaged. I guess. Brilliant. Freebies. So from this end console, you just go to manage your sort of squadron, and here you can unlock all your squadron areas. Now they are going to go up in nanite yield, and it does cost quite a lot to unlock all of them. You only need to unlock 1 to pop the badge, and inside of your freighter, if you run downstairs and just wait for the ships to fly in, you can actually recruit a wingman right here inside of your own freighter, because you've only got 1 ship, so a lot of the other landing pads are going to be frequented by NPC ships. So I've headed down to this one. I don't really like explorer ships. I don't really want explorers as wingmen, but because it's going to be a throwaway save, I'm not keeping it. I'm just going to see what he's like. Recruit lifeform. He's an S-class pilot. Brilliant. So the pilots have a different class to the ship. So sometimes you can have a C-class ship with an S-class pirate. It's a bit weird, but it's just the way that it is. Righto. So there we go. I've enlisted him. Brilliant. And I've popped the badge for enlistment. Boom. I guess. Hammering through this final phase, aren't we, people? We are making real good progress, but it's this one that's going to scupper me for a little while. So like I was saying, sometimes when you jump systems, you may get a freighter interaction where you might get to down maybe about 6 to 8 pirates, maybe, give or take. And then there's missions that you can get inside of the Nexus, but I think those ones are going to be tough because you get wave after wave. And being on my own, I'm going to get obliterated, I think. But yeah, I have been sort of getting a few resources, and I've been upgrading some of my modules inside of my ship. So let me just go across to my starship and show you what I've been up to. So I've also been upgrading some of the other bits and bobs inside of my multi-tool as well. As I'm visiting stations, I'm checking out all the vendors. I know I haven't really shown much of that, but here we go. Look, I've got my positron ejector. That's now fixed. That's now in. But I've got 4 there, and I've also got 4 in my technology slot as well. So its positron ejector is now maxed out. So as soon as you find a module in a system that you like, all you do is buy the module, go back down to your ship, jump in your ship, out your ship, create an autosave, go back up to the vendor, and they've got another one. And just keep doing it until you get enough of this. It's freaking like watching paint dry. I really wish Hello Games would just let you buy as many as you want on these modules to save all of that shenanigans. Now I thought I'd had a clever idea. Let's just shoot the station and shoot all the Sentinel ships, because I noticed that the actual mission badge, or the objective, has got a Sentinel icon. So do Sentinel ships class themselves, or do they count towards this target number of pirate ships? I don't think they should, but just because it's got the icon, I'm going to give it a go. So here we go, I've blasted this. Let's shoot down some of these ships. Take this, you little scutters. Heck yes, there's one down. Boom, you're dead. Righto, well, let's carry on at this just for a little while, and let's see if this works when I fly back into the station. So there you go, you roustabouts. Yes, death to yous. Heck yes, in the words of Damash Smash. Good game. Heck yes, and boom. Okay, no. There we go, look, it says, it's got the sentinel icon, but it didn't work, It's still only 11 of 32. I had 11 before I started. So there you go, people. No, don't shoot the station. It doesn't work. There you go. I did it, so you don't have to. Saved you some time. And if I am saving you time, and if you find in all these sorts of tips and these guides of use and you've liked them, why not hit subscribe? Come back to Captain Stu's channel for more of this fine and dandy lovely stuff. Treats for your ear holes and treats for your eye peepers. Heck yes. Right, so now I'm just jumping from station to station and I'm checking the vendors to see if I can find myself some missions. Now what I've noticed is now that when I go to my teleporter list, it's taking me back to the previous galaxy, which I didn't really want to do. So what I've done is I've just jumped systems. I'm just using up some surplus warp fuel, do what you wish, but I'm just jumping system to system and then going into new stations, upgrading my exosuit and things like that, even though I don't really need to. This is a throwaway save. But I'm also checking the vendors, buying a few other modules to make my life easier, and also at the same time checking out the mission vendor to see whether he's going to give me a mission to hunt down scallywags of the sky pirates. Yeah, awesome. So let's head on over and let's go and see the mission agent here. Now sometimes I'm seeing the missions, but my standing isn't high enough. Now normally if it's like Korvax or Gek or Viking, you can up your standing just by buying trinkets at trading posts and then selling them back to sort of NPCs. But a lot of the time it's mercenaries or merchant guild missions like the one at the bottom here that I can't do because it's a merchant guild. Now the only way to up your merchant ranking is to do merchant missions at level 1, and you can see there was no merchant missions at level 1 for me to boost it. So it's a bit of a false economy. How the fudge do you get to do something if you can't do the level 1 missions because they're not on offer? It'd be nice if it only offered you level 1 missions when you're at level 1, so every mission that you do count towards going towards level 2, wouldn't it? You know what I mean? But there we go, it just is what it is. Righto, so here we go. I have managed to pick up a hunt pirates mission, and I'm taking out some pirates. Take this, pirate scutters. There we go, chicka-boom, chicka-pow. Yeah, well actually this was on a jump anyway, wasn't it? This was on a jump into a new system. This was a fresh system, which just so happened to have a freighter interaction. So this is what I'm on about. You do get these. Now to get these freighter interactions, you used to have to wait for about 3 hours and do 3 jumps. It was like the rule of 3 or something, and then you would get a freighter interaction. But during expeditions, I find that probably every 3 jumps, despite waiting 3 hours, you usually get a freighter interaction. So just do a few new warp jumps, and you may get some of these pop in. So that's another good reason to use up that surplus warp fuel in this last fave. Just go mental, do lots of warps, shoot a load of these pirates by the freighters, and hopefully you're going to get this badge unpopped without having to go into the stations and check for hunt pirate missions. But that said, I have been quite lucky in finding hunt pirate missions by doing this method of jumping systems looking for freighter interactions, but also coming across some missions to actually hunt some pirates. So yeah, pretty darn freaking awesome. Now what I didn't try is go into the new pirate areas of space and hitting up the missions from the new missions agent, because what I figured is, I think you're being a pirate then. So I think you're going up against non-pirates. If thoughts be right, I don't know. Anyhow, this time I went to the wrong side of the freaking station. How long have I been playing this game for? Wrong side of the station. We're heading over to this side. Have you noticed my cape's gone missing? Someone's freaking half-inched my cape off my backpack. I have no idea where that thing's gone. Someone's got themselves a new tablecloth or a fresh pair of curtains, haven't they? Anyway, there we go. We've got Hunt Pirates, level 2. Well, it was a 2-star, but at level 1, which is nice. So I've picked that up, and that's Mercenaries. And we're going to head on out, and we're going to go and hunt down these pirates. So yeah, this backpack looks terrible, doesn't it, without the cape? But at the same time, you know, even with the cape, it hasn't got the personal refiner built into it, has it? Which is a slight oversight. But then, you know, who mind? Doesn't matter, does it? It could be inside the exosuit somewhere, just stuff stuff into holes and then new stuff comes out. Don't know. Awesome. Right, so here we go. We got ourselves a pirate mission. There they are. Take that, you little scallywags. I've got you in my crosshairs. You're going to oblivion. Say hello to oblivion. Boom, you're dead. And so are you. Chicka-bow-bow, chicka-boom, boom. I love all these new explosions. They're freaking great. Anyway, I think I'm going to let you watch me do a bit of combat while I shut up for a bit. Mission objective completed, but I haven't popped the badge yet. I haven't killed enough of these little scutters, so I'm going to have to fly back into the station and hope that I get another mission offered to me by the same sort of vendor, which I find happens quite a lot. When you complete one mission, it usually replaces it with a very similar mission, or at least I've been lucky enough to have that happen. So yes, awesome. So let's go back to the vendor and I'll show you what I mean. So let's hand in this mission. Hunt pirates, boom, handed that back in, hand in mission. Thank you. And then, there you go, I've got another one, Fearless Dance. Brilliant, fantastic. Thank you very much, my little Corvax friend. And we're just going to fly out, and we're just going to rinse and repeat that, and hopefully pop the badge. So you've already seen me kill some pirates in real time, and now I'm going to speed up the footage of me flying out and doing the same yet again. So take that, pirates, scatters. And then hopefully the badge is going to pop, probably before I even complete the mission. And yes, there we go, Galactic Defender. I think that's my favourite badge of all badges, this sort of expedition. I like that one a lot. Pretty darn freaking sweet. There we go, I'm back. There you go, I've completed your deadly dance. Hand in the mission. We're done, we're good. I think that's pretty much every single badge popped now, isn't it, people? Anyhow, let's... Oh no, I've just got to put down a base computer. Well, you know what? We've got quite a lot of decent stuff that we've claimed, haven't we? We've got that Wayward Cube. We've got the new sort of shiny cape. I need to go and attach that. I mean, someone's nicked mine, so fudge knows where that's gone. It's probably on a car boot sale store or on eBay somewhere, or the Galactic Trade Terminal equivalent. And what else have we got? We've got a load of posters, and we've got a load of flags. So you know what? Let's go down to a planet. We'll put down a base computer, and I'm just going to build like a little show wall and a little platform to stand on. I'm going to stick up all those decals, maybe let off some fireworks. We'll have a little party and look at all of our new stuffage that we've managed to be had during this expedition, shall we? Brilliant. Well, we'll pop that. We'll claim all this sort of stuff as well. Comet droplets. Of course, I don't think I've got the cape yet because I haven't put down my base computer and popped that last badge. So I may have to do my little showcase, let off some fireworks, then I may have to go up to the Nexus or to the station, go to an appearance modifier and put on my new cape. I still haven't got my freaking cape. I thought getting out of my ship may have put it back on my back. No such luck. I've also noticed in multiplayer when I was doing the weekend missions with Mr. Kettle and Wharfie this weekend, I couldn't see their capes. They could see their capes, but to me they were invisible, so it does seem to be a bit caped up. A little bit buggy on the old cape front, hello games. I will be doing a review of this expedition and also the actual update itself in very near future. Stay tuned for that if that's something that you want. Yeah, and hit the subscribe button and all that sort of shenanigans. Heck yes! Yeah, come back for that. That'd be great. Lovely jubbly. Heck yeah. Something I don't say enough is we actually have memberships on this channel. Yes, we do. All different tiers. And I want to say a massive great thank you to my latest super member, which is Prozac Bob. Thank you very much, Prozac Bob. I've just added you to the end of the credits, in fact, today. So yeah, thank you very much for joining up. Much appreciated. Anyhow, let's carry on harvesting all this sort of carbon so I can make my display wall and display deck. Take that, trees of carbon. Excellent, eh? Boom. Yeah, and let's stick all this down, chicka-pow, and let's stick up all these little posters. Done-dilly and done. Loads of posters there. And yeah, well, there we go, my little display sort of area. Brilliant. That's looking freaking nice, isn't it? Yeah, a couple of thank yous, actually. There's also Stephen Walker, who's new, and Bill Rupp. Thank you very much for your memberships. And thank you to everybody that supports my channel for memberships, because that gives me a passive income anyway, regardless of ad revenues. So you really do keep this channel going. Thank you very much. Members over on Patreon and also on YouTube membership, so thank you. Anyhow, here we go. Here's my wayward cube. We'll have to put down my wayward cube. Oh, isn't he cute? Isn't he lovely? Look at all that personality oozing from that wayward cube. It is a nice little nod to a previous bug, and Hello Games like to do that from time to time. I think they realise that they end up with quite a fair few bugs in iteration, and iron them out sometimes. I mean, it's like the strafe melee jump that's now a thing when you get the rocket boots. That was a bug, but now it's actually an addition. It's great. Anyway, here's some fireworks and some funky music. Well, you know, Exo had to just chime in at the end there. Yeah, has a protection falling, or whatever he said. Yeah, brilliant. Nice one, Exo. That was a moment in gaming history ruined. All right, Exo, you can do what you like. Brilliant. There's my piratey flag as well. Isn't that looking freaking awesome, people out there in the viewer first? I hope you've enjoyed this expedition. I know I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed some of the actual lore. I mean, did it feel a bit of a cop-out at times? Little, but I'm going to be doing a review. All this will be in my review. So yes, interesting times. Brilliant. Let's pop this as well, because that's going to give me the nice banner and a decal for my wall. I need to put that decal on the wall as well, don't I? I may need some more carbon. Let's see if we can just squirrel it on without using any carbon. Let's see if we can be sneaky. Pow! Oh, I missed it. I'm not very good with the timing of the old glitching it in. Right, okay, so I'm just going to zap a frickin' tree. Take this, tree! I need your carbony goodness for a sticker for my wall. Yes. Global warming and that. Pow! Goodbye, tree! And hello there, vinyl sticker. It's very real worldy at times, this, isn't it, people? There we go. Pow! Done. Fantastic. Yeah, awesome. Let's jump in my ship and let's fly on up to the Nexus. Oh, well, let's just upload my base quickly. Might as well. I keep it there for a while. I think this base would disappear once I delete this save. I think that's how it works. But yes, make sure you click on the last badge there, or else you won't get your freaking banner and stuff and thingies and whatevers. So yeah, it's like a little hidden bit at the end there. Brilliant. Let's just jump on into my ship. We'll fly up onto the Nexus and we're going to be checking out the new cape, because yes, like I say, my other cape's done one, hasn't it? It's vanished. Even this new cape, though, it's got the same problem as the other cape. It does vanish from time to time, especially on multiplayer. Only you can see your own cape. To the rest of the people, your majesticness is awesomely invisible for whatever reason. Maybe it's to shield their eyes from jealousy at the moment. Maybe they're going to fix this at the end of the expedition, where everybody's got the cape, so people go, oh, no cape, oh, I'm so jealous. But you know, I would have thought it would have been the opposite way around. Let everybody see this lovely fandangly cape, so they think, yeah, I'm going to have to run this expedition because that cape is really fandangly awesome. Well, the bottom looks rather plain. Let me just play with the colours for a second, just in case it's got a white on... Oh, it has got a white on white frickin' decal. Nice. There we go. I swapped it around that way, and I think that looks pretty darn cool. Let's swap the black at the top. Yes, that looks frickin' great. Yes, gravy, baby. Heck yes, look at that cape as I did a little moonwalk backwards. Brilliant, people. Well, there you are. That's the expedition complete. Hope you've enjoyed this playlist. Until next time, people, you've been awesome. Goodbye, goodbye, and goodbye again. Well, thank you very much for watching. If you like what you see, please hit a like and a subscribe. And I'd like to say a massive, great big thank you to all of my backers over on Patreon and over on YouTube membership. Thanking you, backers. And if you want to support this channel, just don't skip the adverts. That throws revenue down my avenue. Or yeah, just stay with Captain Steve that little bit longer and hit something on this screen. There's merch here now too.